Hey guys, Ryan Finnegan here, owner of Finnegan Security Solutions, and it is a beautiful night here in Spokane, so I thought I would bring the message outside as I double tap my duties. Give you a second to see. As I check the garden, because this is one of my prized possessions that we've got going on. So I wanted to talk briefly to you about situational awareness. A lot of times you'll hear things about maintain good situational awareness. Have awareness of your surroundings, and a lot of times people don't even know what the hell that means. So I'm going to break this down because there's two components of situational awareness. There's one, what happens internally to you, and then a second is what's going on around you. So let's start with situational awareness on what's going on inside. So here's a couple of things that you need to pay attention to. Your body is designed to protect itself. So your brain is hardwired to defend itself. So I want you to think about this. I'm a big flincher. You're a big flincher. Even though you won't admit that you flinch, because if you're a man, it's not manly. People usually laugh. But what I want you to remember is when people laugh, all right, that's your brain telling you, hey, something's not right. I can't process it. So I'm going to flinch. I'm going to push away danger. So, oftentimes, if you feel something hit your ear, you don't think to yourself within a couple of seconds, I wonder if that's a wasp or I wonder if that's a butterfly. You'll instinctively flinch, push away, get whatever's away from your head away. You don't even think about it because within milliseconds, your brain says, I'm in trouble. I've got to get away from danger. I'm going to push away the danger to give me space. And so when that happens, that's a natural cause. So when I put things like headphones in my or earbuds in my ears, I take away my brain's ability to detect things, right? Because now my brain is occupied with music, an audiobook, talking to somebody, doing a FaceTime chat, whatever the case may be. So when I look internally to my situational awareness, I need to know how I'm feeling that day. Am I sick? Am I tired? Am I distracted? Am I stressed? Am I aware? Am I in a good mood? Do I know what's going on around me? Excuse me. When I look at going into a place, am I distracted? Have you ever walked around and really didn't have a clue? Like, you're kind of in autopilot mode, especially when you drive. You're in some like driving hypnosis, and all of a sudden you're like, oh shit, I'm at my exit and I've been driving for 30 minutes. Or I walk in the store, I look around, I know exactly what I'm going to get, but I don't even pay attention to what's going on around me. So that's making sure that you remain aware of how I feel and where is my mental awareness? If I was to be attacked right now, am I ready to defend myself, or am I going to get punched 3 or 4 times before I go, holy shit, like what is going on with me? I need to snap out of it. So look internal first to go, where's my mindset? How am I feeling? I need to pay attention. The second piece of that is knowing what's going on around you. So I've got to pay attention to where I sit in a restaurant. All right, it's very key on where you sit on a restaurant so that you can see doors, exits. If I'm at a mall, or if I'm in a concert, or I'm going to a rally, a protest, a school event, whatever the case may be, I've got to know within my situation is, can I see people? All right, what are people doing? And 2, where's my emergency exits? How am I going to get out of danger if this thing goes south? So we've seen protests all around, and movements and marches, and it takes one asshole out of that entire group to huck a bottle, throw a rock, and all of a sudden that becomes a peaceful protest to a potentially violent confrontation with law enforcement, with everybody around. It could be a rival group, could be blacks versus whites, it could be Planned Parenthood versus pro-life versus post. It doesn't matter what it is. There's one person that's going to start it. So I need to know going down is, where is my out? If this thing goes down, right, wrong, or indifferent, how am I going to get out of danger? So I'm looking, right? I'm not going to live paranoid. You know, when this thing cracks off, here's how I'm getting out. When I go places, I'm always looking. If I got to go, here's my exit. If I got to go, there's my exit. If I go to a restaurant, I'm going to sit with my back away and I want to look for the door or the most active place. If I'm going around a bar, for instance, which I don't drink, so if I'm going there to eat, like I know if people are going to fight, it's probably around the alcohol. So I want to sit and position myself in a spot where I can see the most likely cause or place that violence would kick off, so that I can either get out of Dodge, protect myself, or protect my family. So, you know, when we talk about, you know, when you hear the term situational awareness, what I want you to think about is the two terms. What is going on inside of me? How do I feel? What is going on? Am I paying attention? Am I distracted? Right? I need to focus my mind on where I'm at in that current moment. And two, what is going on around me? Right? What is the political or just environmental situation? Where am I going to? Where are my exits? What is the crowd environment like? And if shit goes south, how am I getting out quickly, effectively, and safely? If I can maintain those two and just know what's going on, then I've increased my situational awareness so that if something happens, in the unlikely event something happens, I'm not caught off guard and now I'm trying to scramble and find something. I don't want to find my out as I need it. I want to have it pre-designated so that when shit goes, especially if it's an active shooter, because rounds will reach a very long distance, I don't want to at that point go, oh, like how in the hell am I getting out of danger? I know exactly where I'm going. So stay aware of those two things. All right, keep earbuds out of your ear, keep your eyes looking forward, keep your head up so that you can see, and have an amazing day. We'll talk to you later.